Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. In this video we are going to talk about past perfect الماضي التام. We are on page 79 with the first grammar on this unit. At the beginning, what do we mean by past perfect? What is the function for past perfect? When do we use past perfect? Basically, we use past perfect to talk about two events. Okay, we have two events in the past. One of them happened before the other. So we use past perfect to talk about an action that happened before another action in the past. يعني عنا two actions, one of them happened and before the second one. What do we mean by this? See the example below. When he arrived to the train station, the train had left. We have two actions, the train or the lift of the train and the arrival of the boy. Look at the timeline. The past perfect happens before the past simple. So we have two actions in the past. The first one happened before the other one. يعني the train had left before he arrived. So we use simple past and past perfect in the same sentence. But the past perfect happened before the past simple. Okay? So when he arrived, simple past, to the train station, the train had left. أو نقدر نحكي the train had left before he arrived. Okay? Look at the second example. He failed his test because he had not studied. Okay? He failed his test because he hadn't studied. So the first thing that happened, or the first action, that he hadn't studied, he was playing, see? And the second action which happened اللي هو failing in the exam. So we have two actions. The first one is that he hadn't studied, then he failed. يعني عنا past perfect و simple past. Look at the third example. I had sat down to have lunch when the phone rang. يعني I already sat down, then the phone rang. Okay, so two actions, one of them happened before the other. We use the past perfect to express the first action, and we use the simple past to express the second action or the following action. So I had sat down is the first verb اللي هو past perfect, the phone rang اللي هو simple past, the second action. Okay. From these examples, can you tell me what is the form of the sentence when we using the past perfect? Think about it. Had sat down, had left, had not studied. Okay, now let's see what is the sentence form, the affirmative sentence form. But it's very simple and very clear. We have the subject plus had plus verb 3 plus complement. And it doesn't matter if the subject is a plural or a singular. We use had with all the nouns and all the pronouns. For example, I had visited my sister before she went to Mexico. So, had visited, past perfect, went, simple past. So look at all of the examples. She had, you had, we had, they had, I had, Ahmed had, Rama and Ali had. It doesn't matter if the subject is singular or plural. We use had with all the nouns. You have to memorize the verb 3 أو past participle for the verbs. For example, be, was, were, been. في عنا طبعا irregular verbs اللي هم بيكونوا past 3 والregular verbs that they end with ed مثل visited, it doesn't change if it is in the present or the past perfect أو the past simple. عندنا مثلا you have to مثلا do, did, done, draw, drew, drawn, have, had, had, write, wrote, written, see, saw, seen. You have to memorize all the past participle verbs, which gonna make it very easier for you to answer any sentence in the past perfect tense. Okay, so again, we use past perfect to talk about an action that happened before another action in the past. يعني عنا two actions, one of them happened before the other, but both of the actions are in the past. What is the form of the sentence? We use subject plus had plus verb 3.